So devotional service is about devotion to blank. Devotional service is devotion to, what do you think about? It's a big question. Yes, Ranji?
Krishna.
Wow, amazing. And that's the right answer. And
Guru is devotees.
his devotees, perfect. This is it. Devotional service is to Krishna and his devotees who practice devotional service. So seriously, sincerely practice devotional service. So today we chose this day, or the Sunday. The actual day was Wednesday, sometimes it's Tuesday. The appearance of Lord Shiva, or on this day Lord Shiva and Parvati got married, or on this day the devotee of Lord Shiva spraying Lord Shiva on the tree and throwing leaves. That leaves happened to be Shiva Patra, which is very dear to Lord Shiva, and he appeared and we have a benediction. So today we are all together, so we're chanting our, we discuss about Lord Shiva, and we also have a deity of Lord Shiva, and we will be offering flowers. I think when we have the Shiva prayers, we'll go for blessings and then put the flowers here and everyone can offer at that time to Lord Shiva and ask for what? Usha, what is it? Bhakti is the right answer, but if you can expand it a little bit more. Bhakti to?
Devotion, sir.
And Bhakti to? Bhakti for?
Krishna.
To whom, right? Yes. Bhakti means only Krishna, nothing else. But we have to say, spell it out sometimes, make it easy. And I'd like to welcome our special guest, Lauren, who is visiting here from which school going from?
UCF.
UCF. Okay.
Jai.
Right. There are a lot of UCF students here. And so she's here to study our system of practice, what we do here. At Ola, we're not just any ordinary religious organization. Yeah, we believe in spiritual practices, which means application of understanding that is very practical and efficient in this day and age, especially in online. We live in online. So we want to understand this. And today we are going to be discussing about a special person, special personality, who is a great devotee of Krishna, whom by studying him we will get to understand how to do bhakti as well. Oh, thank you. Very nice. So, a couple of shlokas if you see on my screen up there, so we will go one by one to cover those areas of understanding about him. This is from chapter 10, text 23 of which book? Sanaya, which book is this? If I say 10, 23. Chapter 10, text 23. Do you know which book that could be? The microphone's empty now. We're making more in the limelight. You can remember. Yes, the BG means the Bhagavad Gita. Wow, Sanaya, I never learned those. And where's your father today? No, where is he actually in India? Let's see if we know. ISKCON, Juhu, very nice. That's good. That's a way to start your life in India. First track, there. So good. He's soon probably visiting India and started his trip from ISKCON, Juhu and going from there. So this text talks about Krishna is speaking this. And what? Oh, that's another question comes now. For a long time, we didn't have these questions. You ready? Navya? Sana, someone be ready? What is the title of this chapter? Let's see. This. Parvati, you next. What is the title of the chapter? Do you know? Don't know. How will you know?
How would I know?
Yeah. Go home, or on your phone, open the book and read. So how will you know? You know the way to know. You ready? Who knows it? You always know it, but don't say you know it.
I know it.
Okay, good. Proof will check you out. Kavi Bhav. Anupama Mataji. You have so many questions. There should be questions. What is the title of chapter 10? Yeah, anybody? University Mataji? Opulence of the absolute truth, absolute supreme Lord Krishna himself. Thank you, Mataji. So he is saying this. Rudranam Shankarashchashmi Vitteshu Yaksha Rakshasam Vasunam Pavakaschashmi Meru Shikharinam Aham. Sanskrit shlokas here. So for Lauren, and are you visiting here for the first time? What's her name?
In this community or in outside?
Outside of school.
Oh,
Outside.
Karnataka.
Huh?
Karnataka.
Karnala?
Mhm.
And this community? No?
Oh, so Uma Didi gave me Gayatri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. So thank you for being here. Are you visiting only? You're going to be moving
I live in
here?
Orlando.
Okay, so we'll see more?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Nice.
Jai.
Thank you, Karnala, for being here. Right. So this first time this in this community. This is how we do. We don't just give a normal class or like this. How everybody will be speaking. Very interactive. People will ask questions and the same way we're discussing today. So, and so for Lauren as well, this is the Sanskrit. You just translate very easily in English. This part is very hard to read actually. But this you can make it out. This is kind of easy. English letters are there. Great. So what is Lord Krishna saying? Who has the microphone? Maybe Lauren, you can try. You can read this, the bold here. Of
Of all the Rudras, I am Lord Shiva. Of the Yakshas, ooh, you're killing me with this. I am the Lord of wealth. Of the Vasas, I am fire. And of mountain, I am thunder.
Very nice, very nice, very nice, very good. So of all the Rudras, Krishna says, who am I? Shiva, Lord Shiva, right? And then other things as well he's mentioning there. Well, everyone loves to love. How many Rudras are there? If anyone knows.
11.
11, yes. 11 lamps, 11 Rudras. Right. And you can name them. For example, start with one name. You know one name?
Shiva.
Yes. Or Shambhu. Okay, anyone wants to give a try? I know, it's very hard, but I have the list, I don't want to share it, but anyone wants to try? Some of you are reading, so.
Mahesh.
Huh?
Mahesh.
Mahesh Shambhu saying. Yeah. No, that's another name of Shambhu anyways. Yeah. 11 Rudras. Hara. Yes.
Hara.
Right, wow. Hara, Bahurupa, Triambaka, Aparajita, Vishakapi, Shambhu, Kapardin, Raivata, Mrigya, Yadha, Sarpa, and Aja. And I have more details about what are each of these names mean, but this is something we are more after offline discussions about this. Right? According to Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 3, text 12, chapter 12, text 7 to 12, Lord Brahma created the Rudras from his forehead when he was in a state of anger. These beings were fierce and crying loudly. Right? When you cry, you call what? In Hindi, Rona, in Sanskrit, Rudra. So they're crying loudly, which led Brahma to name them Rudras, which means those who make others cry. Right? So if you have a name Rudra, you know you have others cry. Right? So I have more information here, but we will cover this and I have already. Yes, well. Now, why does Lord Krishna say I am Shiva out of all the other 11? Out of Hara, Bahurupa, Aparajita, Aja, Triambaka. Triambaka and Mahen, is it prayer, right? You know the prayer?
Yambakam Yajamami, Sugandham Urvarkam Yovandana, Mrityo.
And the meaning of right, so that's one of the names as we change. Why do you think Krishna is saying I'm Shambhu, I'm Shiva? Out of, and think of a very practical answer right now, not just a Vedic answer here from the Vedas here. So Lord Shiva, letter starts with letter S, and what else starts with S? What we do every day? Service. Now Lord Shiva is what in service for Bhav? Which service does he choose to do?
The gatekeeper.
No, don't something else. You told me this, it's not like to you. Lord Shiva does what kind of service?
Any type of service.
Any type of service. Now, this is Lord Shiva. He is 24 hours, 25 hours busy chanting Lord's name. Right? Krishna's name, Ram's name, he's chanting. But he is ready to do what kind of seva? Any type of seva. It doesn't say like Shiva and S and seva, but I'm making that for us to remember. Shiva starts with letter S and service also starts with letter S. He is ready to do any kind of service. What is one kind of service you remember, you want to share, he did? Very famous one. Halahal. But halahal means what? It's poison. Okay, halahal means poison. What did he do? He drank the poison. How many of you tried that? I have tried that yet. I want to try that in later on. When people say this world is like a poison, you have to drink it. Theoretically, not really. So, this is the position of Lord Shiva. Today, this is what we're discussing about the devotional services performed by great devotees of Lord Shiva. Now, why did he drink halahal? He could be in a good capacity to drink this, okay, fine, great. But why did he do this? What was the reason behind?
Devatas approached.
Nobody.
Okay, and then you start first? Or you start first? You start?
Because the Devatas approached Lord Shiva
I
to drink
think
the
exactly.
poison.
Yeah. Say a little bit, and then I'll ask.
Because the Devatas approached Lord Shiva to drink the poison as the Agra Puja from churning the milk.
Okay, now, Vishnu Mataji, you also was right, so going from there. How with nobody is the right way to take this.
Because all demigods don't want to drink, so
And who else? Demigods and
practice.
the demons.
Same.
So nobody wanted to drink. And Shiva wasn't even part of this. This situation was about the demigods and the demons of to do the churning and choose when the turn comes. Right? My turn, devotees turn, demons turn this thing, and demigods turn this thing. Right? And if you don't know what happened in that whole story, what do? You go to YouTube channel, it's not Orlando, there's a whole drama out there. Right? You know guys, there's a drama. Right? Saraya was there, who else was there? Everyone was there. So you can watch the drama, sometimes visual is very easy. So it's called on YouTube channel, the drama of Lord Shiva was churning the milk ocean. When he churned the milk ocean, he had no role there. Like if me and Krishna Prema are doing something, right, of arguing or fighting something, no, if people will watch the show then, they'll fight, let's see what happens. Abhi will come in the middle and say, can I help you guys? So everybody will think he's very crazy. But this is what Shiva did. He was crazy because he was not here to resolve the fight. The only way to resolve the fight was to drink the poison. And what was the number of the poison item? So lessons learned. First things which we think is love happening within people is the poison coming out first, which we might not know. Poison comes out first. So Lord Shiva is drinking and ready to drink the poison and ready to accept what? Service? Any type of service. What can we learn from this? Anybody? Chirusya Mataji, what can we learn from Lord Shiva's activity that he is ready to do any type of service?
We can accept any service, whatever it comes for us. It doesn't matter.
That's it. At least we can't do practically, but meditate on this. Krishna, I know I can only come once a month, once a week, once a day, whatever, but please engage me whatever service you can do, right? Like when we chant the Maha Mantra, right? What do we chant? In English.
O energy of the Lord, please engage me here in devotional service.
Do you say, please engage me only in book distribution, only in this, only in cooking, only? You don't say this, right? What do we mean sometimes? Krishna only this, okay, nothing else. So Krishna only gives us to. But if we explore ourselves, we can get more done, more things to do. Right? Anna, I'm getting closer, that's nice. Good. Next thing will be here. So, very nice. So, this is an amazing personality anyways. Not anybody can do this, right? So he is the one who always avails himself to do what? Solve the problem is one thing, one way you can say, also to serve the devotees. Right? Sometimes the demons also involved, but here also the devotees they have to sort of take the devotees, take the help of, give help to the devotees as well. So now, and we don't want to make this any more confusing, the whole world thinks of so many different ways, but we have to say, like Samanvi, if I come to your house, say, Samanvi, you have an amazing house, you did so good work and everything, and I think you are the owner of the house. What will you say?
I'll say thank you.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not joking right now.
I'll say I'm not the owner. My parents are.
Yeah, so you say thank you, but it's a yes, I like it, and you like my house, everything great, but the real owners are who? My parents, or someone else who are guiding moments, right? So Lord Shiva also wants to tell us clearly who is he also worshipping. Yes or no? So we have to take it from him, what he is saying. Right? So same way, if I come to her house or your house or anyone's house, then you are the boss here, then you will not just accept it, even though it sounds good, right? When it comes to work hard and get the money, no, I won't do it, none of us do it. So this way they remain rightful owners. Okay, Spider-Man is here also. Spider-Man is not. Okay, so, Toshi Mataji, you want to recite this prayer? You know the melody of this prayer? You get the microphone.
क्षीरं यथा तदि विकार विशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते नानिकरागस्तिनेतो यशम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं नमहं भजामि.
Can you read the English as well?
Just as milk is transformed into curd by the action of acids, but yet the effect curd is neither same as nor different from its cause, viz. Milk. So, I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, of whom the state of Shambhu is a transformation for the performance of the work of destruction.
Very nice. Makes sense to everyone? Anyone not understanding this part? So, it's giving a very practical example. Milk and yogurt. How many of you love yogurt? Okay, for us, I'm going to ask you now, how to make yogurt?
Go to Publix, buy the one that's BOGO, and move on.
With no extra ingredients in there, just live active cultures, great. Very good, very good. Parvati, how do you make a curd? Yogurt.
With yogurt.
And what else? Yes, that's pretty good also. Now you help him next time. Let me know. Make your own yogurt, no more Publix. Save money, give to Krishna. So milk. So who makes yogurt here? You make yogurt? No, let me ask. How to make yogurt?
Get a culture and boil the milk, let it cool down.
So you need to have milk first,
Yeah.
right? So for milk, you make yogurt by adding some cultures made of yogurt before, right? So from milk, you make yogurt, and from yogurt, you make milk.
Yeah, I
No.
know.
You can make buttermilk, not milk.
Right? So many people got recipes down here. So from milk, you can only make yogurt. So the milk is the main source without which yogurt cannot be made. But what is yogurt made from? Milk only. So the portion of position of milk example is Krishna. From that, the transformation is what is given here. Milk transformed into yogurt after 8 hours in the iPod. Right? Some of you may can use an iPod, I don't know. Instapot. Comes into yogurt. That transformation is called Shambhu. Right? Who is in charge of the which guna?
Ignorance.
See, yeah. No, Sanskrit, I don't know. It's Sanskrit. Yes. Tamoguna, ignorance. So he is in charge of that. So that's why Lord Shiva is called which avatar? Some of you know, the Buddhists. Tamo? What's the second word? guna hota hai. Right? So this is what his position is, taking the work of destruction. Now what? Now why do we pray to Lord Shiva?
Engage in the service.
Okay, good. We want service, great. But what do we also want?
This is service.
Of what? Very nice. So many all those things, all those nonsense things. Yes or no? This is why we want to pray to Shiva. Now destruction, of course. We will say he is the person who comes and helps Krishna and light all these things at the end of the world and of the universe. That will happen whenever it happens, right? But this, we know he can destroy things. Let me pray to him to destroy my unwanted, unnecessary desires to enjoy myself. Everyone is following? Oscar, good? So this is what this text says, and we can learn so much from here. We won't go to the purport right now to discuss. Again, this is from Brahma Samhita. Oh, well, which book is this from? Kaustubh?
Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yeah, you're wrong. Put it on.
Sri Brahma Samhita.
Oh, wow, right. How do you know?
I
Oh, good. So Brahma Samhita is one of the other books. And another trick question. Which two books did Mahaprabhu found and gave to... Who did you give the books to? Miss Sarup Damodar. What are the two books?
That means Brahma Samhita.
Very nice, good. We read together. Listen up, dear one.
Is it the
Chaitanya.
Krishna Karnamrita?
Yes, Radhika, you are right.
Yes, yes.
Nice. Krishna Karnamrita. And then also tells us that Mahaprabhu is also a book distributor. He distributed the book, gave it to the person he gave to the book. I think is Sarup Damodar, but someone might find it and check it out. So these are the two books that Mahaprabhu gave, which tells us it's an important book to understand the position. Every line says Govinda Mati Purusham, like when you have the Darshan of the Igis, you say, right? His primal supreme Lord, right? And a lot of other servants or devotees who sometimes we call as demigods, they are also mentioned there. Durga, Shiva, Surya, Sun God mentioned this. So it's good to understand that how do they see Krishna into their lives. Great. So far, right, we are studying about Lord Shiva's position. This way can help us to understand who is he. Now going back to this one. This is from which book? Someone be? Srimad Bhagavatam. Very nice. So this is the text here. Now this is from Canto 4, Chapter 3. Talks between Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. Now someone else maybe who said can read the translation microphone. You said maybe Max you can read microphone. Here. Right. Now Lord Shiva is saying this.
I am always engaged in offering obeisances to Lord Vasudeva in pure Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is always pure consciousness, in which the Supreme Personality of Godhead, known as Vasudeva, is revealed without any covering.
Very nice. So this is pretty straightforward. Who is saying this? Once again. Who is saying this? Lord Shiva is saying this. So, the emphasis here is we need to know what he is. If someone we said, now they would say, I'm not the owner, there is someone else, even though I resemble like them, but same qualities from them, but the real person is him. So we have to take from the person who said this. So this one, this is some purport here. This is the one that we read. I think it's a little long, but I will see which one. Yeah, we can just do from here. Asika, can read from here.
Lord Shiva said that since his heart was always filled with the conception of Vasudeva, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because of the Supreme Lord's presence within his mind and heart, he was always offering obeisances onto that Supreme Godhead. In other words, Lord Shiva is always in trance samadhi. This samadhi is not under the control of the devotee. It is under the control of Vasudeva. For the entire internal energy of Supreme Personality of Godhead act under his order. Of course, the material energy also act by his order, but his direct will is specifically executed through the spiritual energy. Thus, by spiritual energy, he reveals himself. It is stated in Bhagavad Gita 4.6, Sambhavamya Atma Maya Atma Mayaya means internal potency. By his sweet will, he reveals himself by his internal potency, being satisfied by the transcendental loving service of the devotee. The devotee never commands, "My dear Lord, please come here so that I can see you." It is not the position of a devotee to command the Supreme Personality of Godhead to come before him or to dance before him. There are many so-called devotees who command the Lord to come before them dancing. The Lord, however, is not subject to anyone's command, but if he is satisfied by one's pure devotional activities, he reveals himself. Therefore, a meaningful word in this verse is adokshaja. For it indicates that the activities of our material senses will fail to realize the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One cannot realize the Supreme Personality of Godhead simply by the attempts of one's speculative mind, but if one desires, he can subdue all the material activities of his senses. And the Lord, by manifesting his spiritual energy, can reveal himself to the pure devotee. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead reveals himself to the pure devotee, the devotee has no other duty than to offer him respectful obeisances.
No, I said, this I going to do, right? Offer who? Offer, the devotee offers his obeisance to who?
Supreme.
Supreme Lord. Okay. Obeisances.
Obeisances are offered to a person, not to anything impersonal. One should not accept the Mayavada interpretation that Vasudeva is impersonal. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, prapadyate, one surrenders to a person, not to impersonal non-duality. Whenever there is a question of surrendering or offering obeisances, there must be an object of surrender or obeisances.
Right. And very clearly we understand, whenever we see any of those devotees who are assisting Krishna in his mission and serving Krishna, who we also know some call as devatas or demigods, we should offer our obeisances. Right? We don't make any other thoughts in our mind that no, they're different or they're doing different worship. Some of the people may be doing differently, worshipping them differently, but we see them as devotees of the Lord. So if we get a chance to go to some temples like this, we offer our obeisances. And I was asking Radhika Rupa, that have you ever seen a Shiva Linga? He said, yes, in India. So then everybody else went to India and saw and took darshan of the Vishnu Mahadev. So it's very, very important that these kind of devotees who are ready to do what type of service are the ones we should readily offer. It could be devotees here too. You might look around, you see, you do those services. Offer your obeisances, because the only way we will get our own strength in performing our part of devotion service, right? Like as devotees, we don't ask for blessings. If we say the word blessings, what does the blessing mean?
Heart.
Heart, service, and
Chanting.
more service. Service and more service. That's what the devotee should be asking. So before we go to the next, if you to share the role and function of the Rudras, so just some history that we know. 11 Rudras were created, and out of them one is Lord Shiva. So what is the role and function of the Rudras? Destruction and transformation. They assist Lord Shiva in cosmic destruction and transformation. Now that we know who Lord Shiva is, what does he do? So that's why now this point can correlate with that. Control over material energy. They oversee the elements of material existence, particularly dissolution. So dissolution comes. Dissolution we can use also in our lives. Dissolve all those unnecessary anarthas and desires that we have. So this can help. They can help us at the same time. And then number 3 is protection and liberation. And propitiated, Rudras can bless devotees with spiritual progress and liberation. So we might think this person is only in charge of tamoguna or mode of ignorance. Why should I go to this person? But by knowing the inner meanings or whatever other directions they have been given to do, we should also understand that. So they can also bless us devotees to grow spiritually, right? What is work? What is the last question? Oh no, what is your first question? What is the, work equals?
Advancing in spirituality.
Yeah, advancing spiritually. So 3.9, 3.8, 3.9 Bhagavad Gita. What does it talk about? What is the main one word? Yes. 4-letter word. No, 4-letter word. It's a good one. 4-letter word. Work. Yes, work. Talks about work. And Radha said, work equals doing anything that makes you advance spiritually. That's called work. Because any other work we do will not help us advance spiritually in the sense we will be doing what? Doing work all life. Then come back again next life, doing again work. Today I could be working as a man, next time I could be working as a donkey. But again work. So the point is to advance spiritually. It can only happen when we move out of this rat race of human or whatever cycle of 8.4 million species of life. When we move out of this, then it will be no more work. What will become? As service. Seva. Right now, we call the word seva. We have to remind ourselves seva because seva only happens when we come to temple. That's only seva. Other time it's not really seva because we are busy with our lives. Everyone is busy. But this is what we will eventually end up our life only doing the word. Let's add the word the word. The word is called seva. Seva means advancing spiritually in our activities. Right? Yeah. Okay, good. So this is a couple of important ones that we read from Shastras. This one. Anyone knows this shloka by heart only? Anyone knows only one line of this shloka? If I pull down the text, very famous one. Most of you know this. But No, about Lord Shiva. I mean, I can show the slogan, but I'm just trying to see anyone. I'll show it, everyone will say, oh yeah, only one line. There are 4 lines in the text. Yes, but in the Kumar, it's like meditation, very nice, very good. What made you think about that? Exactly. So, most of us don't remember all the lines, but this one has become so famous by Srila Prabhupada. Nimna Gananam Yatha Ganga Devanam Achito Yatha Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu Puranam Idam Tatha. Purana Nam Idam Tatha. Purana Nam means what?
Among the Puranas.
Yes.
Old name.
The among all the Puranas, Srimad Bhagavatam, I am Srimad Bhagavatam, or Srimad Bhagavatam is the greatest of all Puranas. So, who will say this again? Can talk more. Right? I think Krishna sings, or someone who's reciting this praise, saying this. So, Vaishnavana Metha Shambhu. And that means what? What goes to? Vaishnavana Metha Shambhu. Do you know what it means?
It means Krishna himself.
No. Rishi?
All the Vaishnavas Shiva is the
Greatest devotees. So of all the Vaishnava, he says this is amongst the deities, Lord Shiva is the greatest of Vaishnavas. Amongst all the greatest Vaishnava, all the Vaishnavas, he is the greatest Vaishnava. And again, why is the greatest Vaishnava, Nalini? I'm asking one same thing in different ways. So we look at it here. Why is the greatest Vaishnava?
He's a great devotee of
No, something practical. Like, oh, this teacher is such a good teacher. I like him. The way he teaches me, I understand that. Right? So why is the greatest Vaishnava? Because he is ready to do. We have to think all the different ways. Otherwise, these names will only remain as some idol of the altar. That's it. Their activities, their life's contribution won't come in my mind, my heart. Yes? Jesus? Sounds good so far? So this is what Lord Shiva is coming to teach all of us, that how we can avail ourselves to do what kind of service? And what is one kind of service you can do different than what you do next today? From today means previously we did different activities. What is one activity you could do different? This thing, what are you going to do? Just think of it. So say something.
I could mop instead of doing dishes.
Okay, so today he's going to do dishes. Mopping, not dishes today. That's good. So Praveen, you're noting down?
Reviewing the dishes.
That's your friendship, Praveen. That's very nice. Smile and say, yes, Praveen, can you please swap the services. For us, what service you could do in terms of making the devotees happy?
I could sign up for Seva after.
No, I'm giving you a hint. How can you make the devotees happy by taking them where?
To Disney World.
To Disney World and make it a devotee world. Hare Krishna, guys, thank you. Please come inside. What else? What else we discussed?
Retreat in Davenport.
And also we could do one more thing. On the ocean.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sangu.
Sadhu Sangha
Yeah,
on the
at
boat.
sea, yeah, on a
Yeah,
cruise ship.
something like at sea or something like this, right? Krishna will do a lot of cruises. Let's do a Krishna cruise.
Yes.
And keep the cruise, right?
Right.
I mean, KP, sounds good idea? Yeah. Of course. We can't tell everybody because some people just say get to do services. So simple. Anyone here don't like water, ocean? Scared of ocean and water? Brother Kumar, you're scared of ocean right now. Otherwise you stay back there. I love it. Anyone scared of ocean water, they can stay outside here.
Wrong state to be afraid of water.
Wrong, I mean, there's no way, yeah. The water was even here too. So, this, someone was playing in the water. Remember when the flood came? Not playing, but walking. So, wrong water. You're walking in the water. Now, did she tell you this experience of hers? Wow, she came to help us out. That time the water was all in the kitchen. Somehow it came there. So, right, so, but a lot of different services you can do. Rishi, what services you could do different? You think you could do different? What you're already doing? You're doing two things. You're coming to Sundays, you're coming to 10-minute calls, and you're also helping out, putting groceries for the Lord. Just think, I'm not saying you're going to do it, just think and share with others, to encourage others.
Let me think about it.
Very good answer. That's a good answer. Not spontaneously, otherwise you will spot. Right. Vaishnavi, what service you could do differently?
I could sleep.
No, just come every Sunday. That's all. Sounds good? Just come every Sunday.
Yeah.
School kids a lot.
It's a good excuse to escape from school. Yeah. School is good, but anyways. Oscar, what service you could do differently for the pleasure of the devotees who are eating a lot of prasadam?
Sorry, I lost
Oh, you are playing the game or cheering for somebody else? How do you use a voice?
I'm coaching for
Okay, so
a lot
coaching.
of instruction.
Yeah, don't be hard on students.
Okay, bring a soccer ball so everyone can play soccer outside.
Okay, so Oscar's gonna think of an idea of bringing soccer balls so we all can play and remain healthy after eating the delicious prasadam. Thank you, Prabhu. Very good. We all need that. Yes. Baj Govinda, what service you could do anything different? You could do a lot of service anyway. That's challenging thoughts. I know. Not easy to think, but what thing we could do different for the pleasure of devotees of the Lord?
Well, there's the thing that you guys talked about like projects and stuff.
Oh, nice.
So maybe not for this Rath Yatra, but for the next Rath Yatra, I should have something together.
That's the plan. It's about a plan. We're talking about plans only, thoughts only, or vision. Great. So, which means we can do things. We have to spend our life in a way that we can add something else in the course of the year. Very good. So, any of you want to share what else, something else you do different? You won't say anything, so I could ask you something. Oh, I thought you put the pick up the mic for me. It's good to get back. Hey, Rathigarupa, sorry, I didn't ask you.
Oh. I guess something that I could do for the pleasure of the devotees. I don't really know. We haven't really discussed anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Everyone's supposed to think.
Okay,
Think
think of something.
If you can't think right now, no big deal.
I remember one time I made like pizzas for everyone. Maybe I can like do
That's a
something.
very tough one now. They said next Sunday they're working now. You do next Sunday?
Next Sunday?
You told us now, no?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, who wants to help her?
A few hands.
Help us, she needs help us. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You help all of us.
Akadashi pizzas!
Oh, Odyssey pizza is the one that's not
Okay, Kadashi. Anyways, so, but good thoughts. Pizza is going to be next Sunday. We can have it some other time. But yeah, this is the things that we have to think in line of the examples given by Lord Shiva. Yes, sir. Anupana Mataji, what service you could do differently?
Making garlands.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you, Mataji. Give her a round of applause. Wow. A real thing, which is a service is required, and we have enough people, but this is also good to have more and more joining the team. Okay, Marisha, Radhikarupa, make her your friend and see if she wants to do every week with you guys.
Sunday.
All of us do it. Otherwise, I can teach you always there. So yeah, okay. I didn't tell because I wasn't sure I didn't ask you, but you guys know when to contact her if you want to see if she's available at the time when you want to do garlands. Right? So that's something good. Mataji, you're in different things in adding your. And also one of the main important things is to take care of Ravi and make sure he enjoys life in Krishna consciousness. Are you enjoying your life in Krishna consciousness?
Yes.
So far?
Yes.
Okay, very good. That's nice. Yeah. You make him more proud in front of everybody. That's good. Right. So Lauren, what questions you have? Any questions you have so far from our discussions?
No.
Understanding? Right? So you kind of understand the type of activities we are focused in doing more. And that is basically understanding the concepts of devotional service and really doing it ourselves. Right? Because Krishna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, that book that you mentioned, the book, work. We all of us have to do some kind of work. We cannot stay idle without any work. Like even if we get older, we still want to think of some work. We want to do it physically, but the mind is going around. We do some work. So this is why we have to prepare ourselves from now. So that this way, when we get older, our minds can tell us some ideas of how to spread the word of Krishna to others too. That is so important to do, right? That's what many of us have given to you. I think. So then we'll be talking to you later on. Then you know how to really apply this in our practical lives and what we can really do. And what is the one thing we can do for the Lord? How should we measure that type of work that we should do for the Lord? The quantity. What is the quantity? Lord say.
What we can give?
What we can give, yes. What we can give to the Lord.
According to our capacity.
According to our capacity. Thank you, Vishwanath. Yes. That could be, for the example of Hanuman and the spider, or what is the squirrel? Spider squirrel.
A spider squirrel.
Spider squirrel. What is the example? If anyone knows how to you share on detail what he said, according to our capacity. What do you mention?
So when they were building the bridge to Lanka, it was the monkeys. They would be carrying these rocks and writing Ram on the rocks, and they would place them in the water, and the rocks would float. So these monkeys could carry big, heavy rocks. And then you have spider, squirrel, the small animal basically. Small animal can only carry a little pebble maybe. But I think Hanuman was saying to, I don't know, maybe some other monkey or something, like, just see how this small animal, he is contributing so much because that is his capacity. He can't carry the big rocks, and even though the big rocks may contribute more overall, they're still outputting the same capacity. They're doing the most that they can, and that's what's more important, not that you carry the biggest rock. It's that you do the most according to your capacity.
Right. And they'll still add to the result. So you don't have to think, we particularly think, this size is better. This is what this is going to do. This will take millions and ages of years to build the bridge, and we're getting late to get Sita outcome there, right? But who appreciates this? Krishna appreciates this. So I told you before, we have to know that if Krishna is pleased by the capacity of what we have. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Okay, so that's a type of service example we have got given to understand, to do the service by our capacity. So again, we should not incapacitate ourselves, think, I can do this. Today, Dr. Max was building harmonium, but you have a problem of sitting down, the knees, right? But you still want to serve the Lord. So you still can say a prayer to Lord Shiva to help me feel better physically if I can. But if really not, then you can sit on the chair and the table and then so one can walk out. Doesn't even have to be always in the ground. Okay, so Lord Shiva is completely detached from material possessions and remained absorbed in meditation. For example, he resides in, where does he reside? Where is his house? Kailash. And what does he put on his body? And where does it come from? Yes, say it. Who said it? Oh, nice. Crematoriums. That's how he gets his color, right? What color is Lord Shiva? Sorry, purple. Sky blue, light blue, navy blue. Karpura Gauram. Very nice, Mataji. Hindi, English of the word, English. What? Just simply, Karpura ka color kya hai? Karpura Gauram. Karpura is camphor, which you use to light fire and stuff. What color is camphor? Most of us know, right? Camphor is white. Have you seen the camphor first? Camphor? You know what's a camphor? CAMPHOR. Camphor. Maybe it's not a common thing. We have it, Marisha, where is it?
It's somewhere here. That little square right there.
On top of the incense. Holy basil, that one?
Yeah.
Right, that's a camphor. If you can see that from there. So camphor is an item that helps in burning the fire, making the fire very quickly. So you use the fire sacrifice, you usually use that. And it's usually mostly used as a sacred item. You can't really use anywhere else. Mostly sacred items. Food items. So Karpura, what color is this? Sanaya? What color is the camphor? What did we say first? Oh. White. The Lord Shiva's original color is white, but he likes to cover himself with the ashes so that he remains what? Simply undisturbed. He looks not dirty and upset. So no one wants to go to a dirty person, right? So he lives like this, looks like that, but must remain aloof so that people can come and look at him and go away without saying much to him. So he continue to do chanting of the Lord's name, right? How many mouths does Lord Shiva have or uses to chant the Lord's name? Yes, I think you know it. You know it. You just say, you like this. How many mouths does Brahma use to chant Lord Krishna's name? Yes, 4. How many? That's Ravana. How many mouths does Brahma use? How many heads does Brahma have?
Four.
So 4 mouths. But Lord Shiva, there's only one mouth, one face. But when he chants the Lord's name, how many mouths he manifests? 5 mouths. Panchamukhe, Shiva bole, Vishambhas Kirtan. Shiva, Shiva, Hara, Hara. Listen to the song. Mantra, he sings the mantra there. Chaturmukhe Brahma bole, Panchamukhe Shiva bole. So from there you also find the reference as well. If you look up, you find the reference. That he uses 5 mouths to chant. Is the Lord's name. Why 5 mouths?
Because one isn't enough.
One is enough to taste the bliss. That's the point. It's not enough to taste the bliss. We need 5 mouths. Well, you know, we need 5 stomachs, right? Shiva has already tasted everything. He doesn't need stomachs. He needs mouth so he can chant with more, right? And who does Lord Vishnu? Talked about him. Recite on. What was he sleeping on? Balaram, Krishna. How many mouths does he have? How many heads does he have? 1,000 heads, right? Sahasranam. You must hear the Sahasranam word. Sahasranam means 1,000. So with thousands of heads, by chanting the Lord's name, when he is not happy. So what about us? As soon as 2 rounds finished, 16 rounds finished, 2 hours done. Crucify the beads. Right? No more. Hook there, crucified, no more. I won't see you until tomorrow. Please do not come in front of my face. Done for the day. Done. But we are getting trained up, so slowly we'll get this trained. So we have to train ourselves nicely enough, sincerity is enough required, so that we can change the japa with some taste, some affection, some attachment, that after we leave this life, that's all we got to do is chant the Lord's name more and more. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Hey! Yes or no? Who wrote this song?
In Krishna book, it's the first Chaitanya
Yeah, Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu says, it's not the Beatles wrote this one to the book. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Hey! Right? And then, what do we shoot from our eyes? Bow and arrows? Arrows or what? Swords of rain, like Mahaprabhu's eyes would tear up like this. We tear up like this, right? And that too, 1 or 2 comes out. It's called crocodile tears. Mahaprabhu's real tears. So it opens like a faucet. So Mahaprabhu sang Ashtakam about Lord Shiva. It's called Shiva Ashtakam. Right? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wrote how many? What did he? How many? What's the word? Poems or prayers. How many prayers did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu write?
700.
Okay, 8 is good, but let's count as one of, right? One prayer made of 8 verses, right? And how? What? Anything else he wrote? No? Nice. Yeah. No. Only one. Only one he wrote himself. Everything else, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did what? He sung. Krishna, 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 hey. And Shivastakam. And devotees who were nearby him recorded this. Right? So what is let me see. I meant to have it already ready, but Shiva Say them. Huh? First one? First one was good too? Okay, right? Oh yeah. Namo namaste Sheshvaraya Bhutadinathaya Vedaya Nityam Kankataram Goti Bhavana Chandra Churaya Gori Naya Utsavaya. Harmonium, right? Then we can sing together as well. Sutaptachami Karachandranila Padma Brahmana Buddha Kanti Vasta Shudriyanandistamara Pradaya Kevalanaraya Vrishabhajaya Sudam Susuryadigilochanena Namo Divete Jagata Shivaya Sahasra Shubham Susahasrarashmi Sahasra Sanchikara Tejasastu Nageshwaratno Jala Vigrahaya Sharula Dharmam Shubhade Jateja Sahasra Padropari Samstithaya Varangara Mukta Bhujadvayaya Sunupuraranjita Vaya Padma Sharasudha Pritya Sudha Pradaya Vichitraragha Prabhushikaya Premanameva Shri Rama Govinda Mukunda Shore Shri Krishna Narayana Vasudeva Nityananda Amrita Palamana Vrindavinaya Vinaduka Shri Narayana Saharam Sumokya Jina Sritaya Sudaya Pradaya Devyo Hare Bhakti Sukha Pradaya Shivaya Sarva Gurave Namaha Shirodine Protsamanganaya Vatraganakaya Rasa Pradaya Sada Samukhanta Govinda Sina
O Shri Ram, O Govinda, O Mukunda, O Sori, O Shri Krishna, O Narayan, O Vasudeva. I offer my obeisances unto you, Shri Shiva, who are the monarch ruling over all the bee-like devotees, who are mad to drink the nectar of these and other innumerable names of Hari, and who thus destroys all grief.
So who's saying this prayer? Who is on the front then? Himself offering praise to Lord Shiva. So in the beginning we said we are performing devotional service to the Supreme Lord and to the great devotees of the Lord. Great, I use the word great because these guys can do any seva. Right? There's a difference between devotees and other devotees. So this is a great devotee. And sometimes you also hear in Ramayana, the Lord Ram prayed to the Lord Shiva. So this is not that someone is supreme that has as far as praying, right? Devotees are always considered by Krishna and Rama as superior than him. And he loves to worship him. So Mahaprabhu is giving himself an example. I worship Lord Shiva. Why? Why? What is he doing? He's chanting, Oh Shri Rama, Oh Govinda, Oh Mukunda, Oh Shri Krishna, Oh Narayana, Oh Vasudeva. This is what It is always changing. Number 8 was the one to see. 8,
I offer my obeisances to you, who are a festival of auspiciousness for the eyes of Gauri, who are the Lord of her life energy, who bestow rasa and are expert in forever singing songs with eagerness of the pastimes of Govinda.
What else can it be easy to understand what Lord Shiva is really doing? What is he doing? Sharing the pastimes of Govinda. Radha and Govinda, Govinda. So that's what he's doing. So and this is the type of person we want to do what? No. What did you learn the first thing you came to this moment? Or another rose class. That's it. Offer obeisances. You have to give a class one day, offering obeisances class. He learned shy. He didn't believe in offering obeisances. It's like, who was the devotee, Prabhupada disciple? Brahmananda told. He believed in offering obeisances. Do you feel like that? Huh? Yeah, no, brought up nobody. I go for nobody. Brought up nobody. But offering obeisances. So, but once you know that yes, someone is worth, we all have to check it out to make it verified. Yes, I can offer my business to this person. Because by offering my business to this person, I can also get a tinge of the mood of the service that they have to the Supreme Lord. So I also want to do it. Why do we, like I was discussing with Adhikar for today, we don't like to call this place a temple, because temple just means what? Orthodox meaning. Right? You come to temple to pray and then quickly go home. 5 minutes go home. But this is an educational institute, right? Where we come to understand, learn how to apply good things in our lives and be the same person who I am today. You are Jesus, I am Dvaipayana, Krishna Prema, Ravinash. Same person today, and take the teaching from here and apply in the day-to-day lives outside the world. Okay, so this is what Mahaprabhu, Supreme Personality of Lord, go ahead, is on the altar, is saying this about a great devotee like Lord Shiva. So we have to do what? It is follow in the footsteps. Rasi Bhushan, do you have any vajan about Lord Shiva? Any katha? Last one going on?
The person who hears these great 8 prayers glorifying Lord Shiva with loving feelings and with great attention can quickly gain the love of Lord Sri Hari, as well as transcendental knowledge, the application of the knowledge, and unparalleled endless opulences.
Endless opulence. And there was one story about opulence. One day Parvati and Shiva were walking on the street or going somewhere, and one old man was begging or needing some help to make his life better. And Parvati says, give him some help, Lord Shiva, you are so kind. Your name is Ashutosh. You give blessings and kripa like this. Why don't you give him some blessings? He said, no. He doesn't need anything. He said, why not? He looks like a real homeless, or whatever you call it, begging on the streets. He said, need something. He said, no, if I give him anything, what will you do? He will just throw it away. He will not treat it properly. So I don't to give him. He said, no. Parvati is the wife. Lord Shiva is known as the Mataji is what kind of husband? Huh? I told the story so many times. What kind of husband Lord Shiva? The best. The best husband. That's why ladies pray Sola Somwar, 16 Mondays, to get a husband like Lord Shiva. Do the men pray so that I also get some wife like that? Why not? I also told so many times. You guys forget. Because they are always good ones there. All the ladies are good, the men are doubtful. That's why I have to pray for the good one. So it's good to pray to Lord Shiva to get a good husband, because he is the example of the best husband. Right? All the time he listens to his wife. Never ever let's say no. You know, there are so many examples in different acharyas about Lord Shiva and the relationship between Lord Shiva and Parvati. This type of husband one is hard to become. Those who are married and those who want to be married. So don't try to become Lord Shiva in that area. Be a Lord Shiva's person in terms of service. So Lord Shiva says no, but Parvati was insisting, said okay, give him this watermelon. Big watermelon. And in he manifested and gave it to the poor person who was there. And the poor person said, what am I doing with this watermelon? I can get watermelon anywhere. I don't want this watermelon. Give me something like jewelry, gold, something heavy. And what did he do? He took that watermelon and sold it to somebody else to get some small pennies, some rupees. But inside that watermelon, Lord Shiva put full of gold, full of jewelry, full of good worthwhile stuff inside the watermelon. But so Shiva knows who is going to take the items in what intention, do what. So he didn't see what. What did the person miss to see? This is the watermelon and Lord Shiva, and the person who received the watermelon. What did he miss to see here?
Trust.
Huh?
Trust.
Trust is one thing, good. Trust is one thing, yeah. You will trust who?
The Lord.
The Lord. So what did he miss? Is seeing the person this is coming from. If somebody else gave watermelon, Lord Shiva is giving me, even this watermelon is from Lord Shiva. I'll take it. See the point? So sometimes we do the same thing in our lives too. Right? We sometimes give respect to okay, oh, this person I really respect, otherwise no. But all the Vaishnavas should be respected. That's what we are learning here right now. So
gold is not fun.
it's only watermelon. What did you eat watermelon? No big deal. Sold to somebody with small amount of money he got. This is better than Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva gave. And that person got rich and whatever happened. Right? So, unparalleled, endless opulence. This has a meaning. And this is the example of the meaning. Unparalleled. That much more he gave. So yeah, so Bhagavan Shivji, Lord Shiva, is always taking the names of Lord Hari. And also, what is he also known as in most of the important place of worships? How is he worship over there? Or how is he known over there? As a protector, yes. Any names you want to share of those protector names? How many names you know? Okay, Gopeshwar Mahadev, Kundeshwar Mahadev, Radhakund, Rameshwar Mahadev, and Dhameshwar Mahadev, and Govardhan, Chakreshwar or Chakreshwar. The word is Chakra, but Chakra. Yes, that's the, yeah, the right word is Chakra, but we keep Chakreshwar. I pronounce so many times that it becomes a little bit. So these are the names of the Lord, right? And what was his desire? His desire of Lord. What was the one big desire of the Lord, of Lord Shiva? To see
Dance.
Yes, to see the rasa dance ceremony. And then we all know the story, how it happened. And that's why that name became Gopeshwar Mahadev. Right? So, Gopeshwar Mahadev. So this is the position of Lord Shiva, who is ready to do example. And what else? There's one example. Give a few more examples.
You watermelon.
Watermelon.
The Ganga, when Ganga was coming down from the.
How would you say that one? Are they living? Let's check on that. Yes, this was a good example.
Ganga.
The force of Ganga. You have to give the example, scientific conclusion, the force of Ganga.
Science show, well, it's once the Ganga was kicked in, so it's coming in from the strength that it came in through from the spiritual world was too strong for anyone in the material world to handle, except Shiva, who's like yogurt, different from milk, but still has spiritual potency to actually accept the Ganga in its spiritual form on his head, and then from there it manifests in the Himalayas in its material form on earth.
Yeah. And we use the word too strong, that's all we can use. Because it's really heavy pressure. That's, you can only say too strong. But the pressure could pierce, thousands of us can pierce through us. That much pressure was on Ganga. And who could hold that? Only the greatest devotee of the Lord. foolish. Imagine. And I don't know somewhere what the hell. And yet he is always so cool and easy. And what else? What other example? For any service, he drink halahal. Any service, he got Ganga on his head. And Gopeshwar Mahadev, for example, no, gatekeeper, fine. What else? What did he become? From a strong, yes, from a strong, stout. If you put up, look up Google, AI, make Lord Shiva. The AI can make an amazing Lord Shiva. Like, oh my goodness, how many biceps and everything, abs, great, beautiful, handsome looking. That personality is he, for sure. He was ready to accept to become a lady. Just imagine that. How could he accept it? He could still say, I'm pretty strong, I'm the destroyer, known as the destroyer. In charge of Tamo Guna, one of the three gunas. He is in charge of one of them. And yet, he accepted the position of a lady, of a female. For what reason? To be or to see the Lord. And the devotees play Rasa dance. That's what he was. Don't want to see. He don't want to play, he want to see them. Then he got a chance to become the guard or the protector. So there is so many things that we can learn from Lord Shiva, and the reason Krishna says, out of all the Rudras, I am Shiva. Again, he chooses Shiva because Shiva is the person who is ready to do service. Right. So, Pranara, what is that? Gayatri, that's correct. Don't say to Gayatri. Good name. I'm easy to remember. Gayatri, what do you like about Lord Shiva? Yeah.
And he's also the Lord of Dance.
Wow. This class can keep on going on. Lord of Dance. And what is the name of the Lord of Dance that Lord Shiva is? Nataraj. So that's why Lord Shiva brought you here. To meet you, the original Nataraj, which you will be seeing in the altar here. You know what is his name? Tell her, what is his name? Someone tell him, tell her. His name is Nitai Gaura Nataraj. So he is the supreme dancer. Mahaprabhu always dancing in front of where? I'm looking at you, but you should know. Yes, you like Jagannath. Jagannath, he is always dancing in front of Jagannath. One day I'll tell you a story of somebody else who was looking for Mahaprabhu. But Mahaprabhu, so Mahaprabhu is, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is confirming this and always sharing this prayer. And there also been great devotees like in Gujarat. What is the devotee's name? Shiva was a great devotee of Shiva only Shiva devotee. And Shiva told him that, he asked him, what is your favorite thing? Or what is something more favorite to you? More, not favorite, but something like this. What do you like most? What do you like the most? He said, I like to pray to Krishna the most. Then Shiva became devotee of Shiva through Krishna through Lord Shiva. So, Present Krishna, any Lord Shiva pastimes in Mayapur? Where is Lord Shiva's position or place in Mayapur? Where is he situated? Dhameshwar. Okay, this one is Dhameshwar. Is it inside of the campus or outside?
Polamatala, there is a place, this Kali's, this Lord Shiva is there.
Okay. And another place in Mayapur.
Rajapur.
Rajapur. Very nice. What happened there? Quickly. We have 2 minutes. What happened? Someone can share the story? No, don't share, but you mean Rajapur? No. Yeah, Rajapur, but Mayapur. Rajapur. What? And what is that land called, or the island called? Anjali, do you know the island name? Shimantadip.
Goddess Parvati.
Goddess of?
Goddess Parvati.
Goddess Parvati. Yes. What is it? That?
Idu Tapasya.
Idu Tapasya. So Shimanta is what? What is Shimanta known as? Very nice, very nice. Okay, ladies know this. This is why we have a ceremony, Shimantanayana ceremony, the 7th month before the mother is about to give birth. So we have Shimantanayana ceremony. Shimanta means the part between the hair. So this, some of the ladies have middle mark here, Parvati also have middle, but you don't many. So we have, ladies have, in the middle part is called Shimanta. So Parvati Mataji took the dust of Mahaprabhu and put it on her Shimanta, on her middle part of the hair. That's why the area became known as Shimanta Dvaip. And the island is now given to Parvati for her to worship. Right? We have 1 minute to. So what make sure? Right? Always ready.
No, this time is already 6:30.
Always is there. You make it behind. Okay. So, in also Mayapur there is a temple called Harihara. Half deity statue of Vishnu, white or black, and half Krishna, and half Shiva, white. So a lot of evidence are there about Shiva's pastimes, how he affects our life. So we can learn one thing: we are ready to do any service, any kind of service. Are you ready to do Gaurati service today? Thank you. Okay, Shiva Bhagwan ki jai. Jai Shiv Shambhu Har Har Mahadev. Shrimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Jai Babaji ki jai.